What's going on? It's working. Now it's working. It's very loud. Now it should not be so loud. What's going on? Okay, now you should be able to hear me. I don't know if you can actually hear me. If I'm broadcasting to the ether. Okay, mic sounds different. Yeah, something's up with the mic. It's not the right mic, I think. No, Camlink 4K, it's the correct mic. It is the correct mic? Is there echo? Weird. Weird. Oh, that's the problem. I see what the problem is. Okay, now it should work. It should work. Should be the correct mic now. You guys tell me if it's reasonable quality or if it's still crap. Yeah, I'm not seeing. Still crap. Okay, that's not good. Because now the mic is working. All right, there we go. Now it should be good. Now it should be good. And we got a quick match against Mikola. It's been a not a terrible day, but not a great day for me. Hopefully we can end on a good note. Played badly during the bullet brawl. Woke up too late and was struggling to get ready in time. And then hit my head against a door. And that didn't help my performance in bullet brawl. Didn't finish in the top 5, then tilted away 100 points. Not great. Just a series of unfortunate events. No. It's one of those days where one thing follows another. Spilled beverages, just like I'm just dropping everything. It's just like when it rains, it pours. But we have a chance here to finish on a high note. And some of the most legendary performances have followed some of the most unfortunate days. No, I played okay, actually. I mean, I played okay. It's just, yeah, you can't win every bullet brawl. Actually, the ones where Hikaru doesn't play, for me, are tougher than the ones where he plays, somehow. Like, he's the pace setter for the whole field. And without him, all of the dogs are let out of the cage, and everybody's like, oh, meat. Oh, Hikaru's not playing. Oh, red meat. Bullet brawl. Like, all the Tangs and Adiz Gurels and Naroditskys are like the sound of Hikaru not playing a tournament. Gimme meat. What? That's a weird move. But is he trapping? Like, is he winning here or something? Okay, so he finds this whole thing. None of which I saw, of course. And he's equalized, I guess? Mm-hmm. Ужас. King h2. Yeah, I think there's more than one player by this last name. I don't know. H5, typical move. H5, just like Rome is burning. Rome is burning, and he's like, you know, the Ides of March are happening, and he's finishing the architectural plans for the king side. Okay, we got some Shankland Ali Reza vibes here. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm going to be Shankland. That's a nice move. Nah, he doesn't even want to get flagged. Okay, draw. I'm too old for this. I could play 50 moves, but it's the first game of the stream. I'm still feeling generous. He always plays this line, always. When he plays the Fianchetto, he always plays this D5 line. We've had it many times now. But I don't understand why he keeps going for it. Метод бортинга. На одну и ту же хуевую линию идти каждый раз. Бело хуже и упрямство просто. Одно и то же. Тихо. Окей, сейчас я... Something is up with my thingy. It's doing something weird. Oh, this is the problem. The slider is turned all the way down. Idiot. Okay, now it should be fine. Now it should be fine. And I'm not saying anything intelligent, but I'm not saying anything remotely worth hearing, but or playing any moves worth seeing. But okay. But okay. I'm trying to preserve the bishop pair here. As long as I can keep this pawn protected, I'm better because of the dark squares. Yeah, this is a nice position for black. He's got a very bad bishop. Everything is secure in the center. I've got a lot of improving moves here. Pretty happy with what's going on here. I'm going to make a pretty risky move, probably unnecessary to play f5. I'm walking into some rook e5 tactics, but okay. We'll see. We'll see. Interesting thing to discuss. There was a Dvorkovich interview on Levitov Chess in Russian. There was an interview with Arkady Dvorkovich. Which, nothing like overly spicy discussed, but okay. Freestyle a little bit. Kramnik a little bit. Nothing Nothing earth-shattering, but okay. Interesting. I'm sure it'll be put out in translation as well in due course. What? Thought I was the one who hit my head today. Oh, this guy. D4. Here. But now I'm gonna not win up a piece. This is the favorite method of Naroditsky, is to get a position where you're mating up a piece and then not to win it. What am I already messed it up actually. In one move. Wait, what do I do here? This is not a joking matter. I think I calculated this correctly. Oh no, I did not calculate it correctly. Bishop e6 and he's winning. Oh, I think bishop e6, he was mating me, I think. Okay, I didn't have time to fully calculate it. Okay, now I need to figure, wait, this is still not over. Bishop f8, queen b7, king g8, rook g6, hg6, bishop e6, king h8. Inshallah. Okay. Whew. This is already terrifying. King g8. Okay, I do have check de la perpetual. But I don't want to make de la draw. I want to win de la game. Untoward. I just need to curl up into a little ball and flag him. That's all I need to do. We'll have to check that later. That was fascinating. Whoa. Yeah, we've had this as well, actually, before. Yeah, he sometimes plays like this. Bad line for black, I think. Wait, no, let's not hang a knight here. Let's not hang a knight. How about that? Let's not... Or hang a bishop, rather. Let's not hang a juicer. Am I still reading dark squares? Yeah, I'm skimming it. Yeah. I mean, this is just luxurious position for white. This is the Ritz-Carlton of positions. This is the freaking Four Seasons hotel of Alekhines with white. Given that I'm usually lost with white in the Alekhine against anybody named Bortnik, I'm happy. Okay, to hell with b2. Let him take it. Take my pawn. Enjoy. L'chaim, you want to take that pawn? You think I care about the little leagues there? Do I look like I care about pawns? They're only the soul of chess. I actually do care, and I kind of blundered that, but let's not talk about that. Okay, so I'm playing like crap here. It's no longer the Four Seasons. It's more like a Hilton Garden Inn. And it's rapidly turning into like a Motel 6. Philidor said pawns are the soul of chess. Yeah, Motel 6, named after the number of pawns that I'm apparently going to blunder in this game. 6. Yeah, well, isn't an ice maker ever... G6. Whoa. G6, maybe this is a normal move, but it shocks me because now the bishop could get trapped with G4 at some point. Playing with fire here is Mr. Bortnik. Could make a draw here. Could take the juicer and play the wooden shield. Yeah, I should probably make a draw. Let's see. No, whatever. Wow, I don't think we've ever made 2 draws out of 3 games before. Very placid beginning. Okay, he's going this way, which is nice. I like it when white goes that way. I'm a lot more afraid when white goes queenside castles in this type of line. Okay, he weakens the dark squares. Bishop e4, I'll play rook d8 anyway. Knight e4, I will probably... Let's just play textbook style. Knight c6. Let's not reinvent the wheel. Maybe knight to b4 next. Knight to d4 also possible. I like putting the knight on b4. We could tickle the rook. And lots of tempting options here. I'm gonna go... Wait, let's think. Let's just take. I forgot about this check. Let's go back. Let's play like Magnus, queen c6. That's what I would hate to face as white. Is a frickin' queen trade. Now we've got this as a potential long-term target. No, I can't do that. That's a good move. Oh, that's an incredibly good move, which takes over the advantage. Nice. Totally missed that. I'm going to lose. Now I need his help. Yeah, it's lost. It's lost, but I think he needs to be careful here. King g8 is an idea potentially. It's not 100% one-sided. Rook f7 is next. Whatever, takes, take. Actually, takes. Yeah, it takes. I should take. Rook e8, I'll play rook f8. Okay, rook e8, I'll play rook f8, and okay. We're more or less surviving here for now. More or less. I would say less than more, but okay. How does he make progress is the question. I'm just going to circle around a holding pattern with king h7, king g8. Holding pattern over JFK. And we'll see what he decides on. But eventually he might go like rook takes b6, but that's risky. It's risky. Oh, he does it. Cleared for landing. Oh, I see what he's trying to do. Unreal. Unreal that I won this. Unreal. And that's kind of what happens when you go for the win there in these rook end games. You run the risk of losing in time pressure. You would break your monitor if you lost. Who's to say he didn't? Maybe he did. He's certainly playing like it. Actually, queen b6 will trade, I think. Let's go here. Put some more pressure on the queen side, or on the king side. Sorry, the right side of the board. See, that's why proper terminology was introduced, so inexperienced grandmasters don't get confused between the queen side and the king side. So that's why the minds that be at over at Freestyle introduced the proper way of referring to flanks. The Proctor way of referring to flanks. Okay, with g5, I'm basically setting up bishop d7. I don't understand what he's doing. Just take. What is the idea here for black? Got to be very careful, obviously. He's super tricky, as we know. Not a great... My play has not been amazing, but okay, it's getting the job done. That's all that matters right now. We need to get the job done. Yeah, I played like this with white, which is kind of funny. I like this gambit line with white, but it is quite dubious. I mean, if white doesn't get if white doesn't get the ball rolling right away on the king side, it can get pretty bad. So we're gonna try to liquidate as much as possible and open up the position a little bit so our pieces can breathe. feel like I have a pretty good intuition for how to play this with black. Bishop g3 is the issue. Yeah, and here I thought I could even play dc. But it seems pretty suicidal, so let's go bishop f5 instead. And knight b4. What I like about this is my king is on a light square, and the light squares are perfectly safe. So it's hard for him to attack here. I have a lot of potential in the center, as long as I can ward off his heavy pieces. Or so the plan goes. Faustino going to become world champion? Okay, we don't know that yet. Okay, calm down a little bit. Just hold your horses. He still has to become a grandmaster first. But obviously, he's got a tremendous amount of promise. But I wouldn't rush in with, like, grandiose predictions. You just don't know. I'm just not sure. You know, you can be a fan, but you also shouldn't put too much. If you are a fan, you shouldn't put too much pressure on him by, like, essentially expecting him now to get 2 more GM norms in his next 2 tournaments, and then, yeah, that's it. Or dogmas, basically. It doesn't usually work like that, you know. Yeah, he's very talented, very promising, but still has a lot of holes in his game and a lot to work on, and, you know, and a lot of things going for him. So we'll see. It's easy to just slide into this, yeah, thinking that, okay, that's it. Like, the path to world champion is clear. There's no competition. He will eventually hit, you know, a difficult patch, or a patch where the progress doesn't come that easy. So how he deals with that, how his coaches deal with that, that's where champions are made. As if I know. I have no freaking clue how champions are made. Typical Naroditsky, just saying shit just to say shit, as if he knows how to become a world champion, or if he's coached a world champion. Never played him OTB, obviously. I mean, yeah, never had an occasion to. And I'm going to lose, I think. I need a lucky break here somehow. Shit. Yeah, that was a bad game. Nothing I can do here. I'll let him make me. Okay, I need to focus though, because he's going to... Let's play the Blackmore DMR. Okay. He decides to just get a worse position. It's fine. First time White's been better out of a Blackmore DMR ever. I don't worry, I'll squander it. Otherwise it wouldn't be interesting. Weird. Weird that he's just letting me walk over him in the dark squares like this. This should just be winning. If my technique is good, which of course it is not, but you know, it's as Yevgeny Miroshnichenko says, knight f4, and but white has several moves, and Tali Reza is winning the game here. Knight f5. Yes, Jovanka. But move. This is a good move. The the Russian-British accent. The Miroshnichenko. Move. Knight f5. Knight f3. I climb a tree. Knight f3. Anyways, also with Faustino, I haven't really acquainted myself with his game sufficiently to make like very intelligent pronouncements on his strengths and weaknesses. You know, more specifically than like, oh, he's super talented and stuff that you could say just as well as I can. As long as he gets support and coaches, he'll keep improving. There's no reason he won't. I don't know why he doesn't resign. Says the guy who played till check, literally played till checkmate last time. So I want to talk. Okay, Ganny's gonna play this. Maybe he'll deviate with knight d2, which is the main move here. No, he'll play this again. Queen a4 this time. Sure thing. I like this position for black. Like I said, I just don't know why he keeps repeating this when he plays d4. This just seems better for black to me. Maybe I'm misevaluating or misassessing this, but we'll, yeah. But the King's Indian is all about practical play. The objective evaluation doesn't always matter that much. I think he's going to go bishop f1. So what I'm trying to do here is hunt down his bishop, but to trade it off, obviously, for my knight specifically. Creating tactical potential now. If rook takes a5, I can play bishop d2 and knight b3. Yeah, this is cool. In what way is Faustino like a young Daniel? He's much more impressive than I was at his age, for sure. Very confident, too. A lot more confident. I had confidence problems for my whole chess career. He seems very confident. Like, maybe even the opposite issue. Which is a good issue to have. It's better to be, at that age, definitely to be overconfident rather than not confident enough. Shit. Idiot. Stupid move. I forgot about that. Okay, it's not a huge problem. I think I can go back on the right track here. I had confidence, yeah. I didn't really believe that I would win the under 12 World Youth until I saw the final standings. Like, it just didn't register. It just didn't click that I was the World Youth Champion. And definitely during the tournament, it wasn't the goal. I'll put it this way. I was like, I think I was 11th seed, maybe. But I would say that the classic manifestation of the problem, which I had constantly for many years, was taking draws against higher rateds. This is the typical, for kids, this is the classic way that major confidence problems manifest themselves. It's a very common problem. And it got so bad that my coach at the time was Gregory Kaidanov, a grandmaster who lives in Kentucky, and he made me sign a contract that I wouldn't offer draws until move 40. Like, literally, we had a signed contract that I wouldn't agree to draws until move 40. And it didn't last for too long. Under threat of, like, Soviet chess coach punishment, which is basically death. Wait, why am I pre-moving? There's really no reason to pre-move here. But it's just so winning, I want to move on to the next game. Oh no, I blundered. He had rook a3. He had rook a3, but I would have flagged him, obviously. Just a little sloppy there. Very slightly sloppy. Let's not do that again. What is this? This is not the way to play the line. Okay, obviously he's not a Slav player, so I don't know what he thinks he's doing, but this is not going to end well for black if I can keep up the pressure. I don't know what you think you're doing, boss. He's going to go b6. We all know he's going to go b6 and knight c5. Oh, knight c7. Okay. Sure. Let's get the queen to g3, which I should have done earlier. And now I'm going to make some luft. The position plays itself. I truly think the position plays itself here. No reason to think. This is just like terrible for black. And look at this position. This is coming in too, f4, f5. Just resigns. Just wipe out. KO. Complete wipe out. Wow. Naroditsky. Maybe he should shut up and move instead of talking about how great his position is. Just a thought, I mean, okay. Uh-oh. Someone's tilted. Someone's tilted. The thing is, when he plays a4, actually, he often beats, or h4, it's not the first time he's done this. He does it often when he's tilted. And usually he beats me in h4. Like, I actually struggle against this move. Although something tells me, I'm feeling very confident right now. I'm feeling like I can do this. This time, I can break the trend. Yeah, because he's already dead lost. Jesus. Okay, I do need to calculate though, because king d3, bishop f5, king c4. Yeah, we go. Got it. Queen f5 is the key move. Queen f5, not bishop f5, but queen f5, so that he can't go to b3. And if he goes to b2, I take the queen with check. And if he goes to the d file, I go rook d8. That's it. Next. Pack your bags. We're going home. Next game, girl. Let's just freaking take the queen. I'm too lazy to find anything else. Let's play a nice Tory attack. Now, I think the most tilting thing when you're tilted is like end games in general. So I'm going to follow that strategy of just going into the end game. Especially if you're like slightly better. These are the worst types of positions to have when you're frustrated, because there's no tactics, at least from my own experience. Well, Mikola will find tactics anywhere, but okay. You know what I mean. One area I think I've improved a little bit is sometimes I occasionally do offer queen trades myself now. Like it's inevitable. You have to do it. You can't avoid endgames 100% of the time. It's just immature. White isn't better. I think I'm a couple moves away from another KO. Now look at this. Yeah, I allowed 95 though. It's a little bit sloppy. But obviously, with the knight on h8, I think I'll be okay. As long as I can surround this pawn. Look at this knight. Look at the knight on h8. Oh, my land's... I mean, he's just Zugzwang. I literally just make a waiting move. He has no moves. Okay, that's not going to help. Actually, it will technically, but okay. Oh, I mouse slipped. Jesus. That mouse flew. Okay, thank God that didn't do any damage, because I didn't like the way the mouse just flew out of control. It scared me. You know when like your mouse slips and then the piece can land anywhere and it's terrifying because you have zero control over the square? It was like that. No, because what would suck would be blundering a rook in that position, undoing all the effort. Imagine that. Why play this out? Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, something is wrong with some of my mouse connections on my computer. Just a couple of mice don't work very well. I feel like he's going to go 8. Rook b1 is a move. Not a great move because of this knight b6 line. Yeah, he's going right into my territory here again. More tea. I've had this position many, many times. Yeah, white is simply in trouble here because so many weaknesses and the long diagonal as well with the undefended knights. Whew. Okay, we got sub dono something. I don't know what, because I'm looking through Restream because I'm also live on YouTube, but whoever did that, if you could let me know, I'd appreciate it. No, it's not canceled. Thank you for the prime sub, Paralaw. Appreciate it. Looks like we got a prime sub. Yeah, I don't think I'm playing this in the most accurate way, but okay, I think it's fine. Just going for long-term activity here. Bringing all the pieces into the game. And eventually maybe some bishop e5 or something like that. Actually, not even eventually, right now. Yeah, I'm losing the thread a little bit. But still, I have a nice position. A3, queen c4. We're also up a minute. Or even a3, queen, maybe queen b6 with the idea queen f2 in the future. Yeah, let's just trade and go rook b8, honestly. I feel like even though it's the endgame, I've got really nice minor pieces and 2 pawns, so probably not sufficient compensation objectively, but practically I feel like it should be enough. Let's go here, fight for the b file. Correct the pawn structure. Fix the weakness on a3. And let's put pressure on it. Also preparing some rook a4 action. Oh. Opening the pathway for the king. What do I do here? I messed up, yeah. On Lee chess, this would be a win. On Lee chess, this would be a win, but on chess.com, it's a draw. It's just the way it is. But that's okay. He earned it. Sure, you want to play bullet? We'll play bullet. You want to be toxic at the end? You can be toxic at the end. You want to play bullet? We'll play bullet, Nicola. Absolutely, I'm happy to play bullet. Oh, shit, I blundered that. Oh, that's a sexy move. See, here I simply rushed. I was overconfident. Oh, that's a nice move. A very instructive idea. Okay, but the fight continues. The fight continues. That's such an annoying move. Ugh. Yeah, that's very tilting. I should have just paused and thought, rather than just becoming enamored with like playing like it's a bullet game because I'm so cool. Stupid. I think he had a better move. Yeah, now I'm a little tilted. Every move is a mistake now. Somehow I'm holding on for now. I don't know how, but we'll see. Yeah, bishop a2. I mean, now I have to play fast just to try to put pressure on his clock. Imagine if I win this game. That would be insane. I mean, that's basically what Mikola used to do against me all the time, is win these types of positions. And I would throw my mice and rage constantly. Those days are over. So rook h4, king g3 I want. Well, the days of me throwing mice on stream are over. Off stream, absolutely not, unfortunately, but on stream, yes, they're over. It just doesn't happen anymore. Not worth it, you know? I'm just sort of aimlessly moving around with my knight. I don't know if that's a good strategy. There's literally no rhyme or reason to my maneuvers. Ooh, I see a fork. I see a threat. Oh, I'm so cool. Look at me. Yeah, the issue is he can just... Okay, draw. Bad. This crap. This garbage line. Which I don't understand at all, honestly, this line. This gambit line. Such a weird-ass line. I don't care. Let's just go to knight e4. These types of gambit lines, I just don't see the appeal, because we get this pass pawn on the queen side, and we get the attack on the king side as well. So it's like, what exactly is white gaining from this? No clue why he didn't take my pawn, by the way. I think that was definitely a better chance for him. I just assumed there'd be a checkmate here with like rook g6 coming. Just assumed there'd be mate. But maybe not. Maybe not. I'm playing like shit now. I'm losing the thread. This is not good. Clearly losing the thread. Let's maybe play a different opponent. I feel like I'm getting Mikola fatigue. Yeah, I'm gonna... let me finish my game, then I'm down. Oh, no, mate in one. I blundered mate in one. I blundered mate in one. Yeah, okay, that's not good. Let's play one more, actually. Let's just play one more. This is not how we're gonna end. This is ridiculous. No. We're not gonna end the match with a mate in one. Idiotic blunder like that. Especially when he's playing so badly. No. This is we're gonna end with a nice clean win. That's how we're gonna end the match. A big beautiful win. doing? I mean, I want to go h5, h6. It's simple. My idea is simple. Does he have a way to stop it? I don't know. We'll see. This I wasn't too scared of, I think. For instance, I can play... Okay, I can play... maybe a move like d4. Solidifying the bishop. This is nice. For white, I think this is a very good for white, yes, but okay. And hopefully Shalev can wait for one more game. Or actually, Shalev is not streaming. I kind of like it when he's streaming. Sorry, then maybe we'll play somebody else. I don't know, I just like playing a fellow streamer. I think he says the same thing when I'm not streaming. I totally get it. It's just more fun that way. I don't know. Wait, Jeffrey's? No. I was gonna... Jeffrey Zhang is playing, but of course, he would never be playing chess. Of course, it has to be some variant, and indeed it was Bughouse. Got my hopes up there for a second. It's like when you see Ding playing a tournament. It's like there's some... It's 3 checks, probably. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. What am I doing? What am I doing? As Min likes to say, what I'm doing. So bad, chat. So bad. Danya. Thank you for sports. Gonna check. I'm winning for sure. I'm winning for sure. Yeah, he's a sweetheart. Fuck. With 0.8 seconds left. So close. Okay, now I'm just tilted. Now I'm just tilting, and this is not good. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to get my act together here. What is this? What am I doing? Now I'm starting to freaking get very annoyed and tilt, which is not good. Oof. Too quickly, and hanging pieces is my usual MO. Okay, forget it. Forget it. Now watch me save this game. And now I'm fighting, but it's obviously way too late because I've already hung all my pieces. So only so much you can do once you've completed the hanging of all of your pieces. I'm an idiot. Just a total idiot. Terrible. Okay, that was just I just gave that game away for some reason. Let's do this again. Let's play a Verisov, like a traditional Verisov. Oops, and I'm out. Mouse slipped. Okay, not the end of the world though. Just a pawn. Just a pawn. Compared to what I gave away last game, this is nothing. Okay, h3. I have the f4 square protected, so let's move the king. What to do? Oh, I got my queen trapped. Nice. What am I doing? Another mouse slip. What the hell? Why do I keep mouse slipping suddenly? This is exactly what happened yesterday, actually, in reverse. Just get frustrated and I just start throwing games away. Fucker. Okay, I need to win. You slow down. I can't play this fast. When it goes well, it goes well. But when I start blundering, it works against me rather than for me. Although, who knows? We'll see. Okay, back to square zero rating-wise. Everything that I worked for has been lost and must be regained. Let's get the queen to f6. Allowing rook f3, that was unnecessary. Okay, he missed it. Let's get the knight back. Put pressure on the pawn. Yeah, chess.com is very inflated nowadays, especially. It's inflated even compared to chess.com. I don't know exactly why there's a lot of rating inflation, but there is. Even compared to like a year ago. Yeah, it's quite strange. There's a lot of people like 3150, 3200 who don't really have much of a business being that rating, including yours truly. I don't know if it's cheaters refunding point. Like, maybe that's a factor. Maybe you're being sarcastic. I don't know. It follows the economy of the world. Yeah, exactly. Precisely right. I'm... Do you see how I'm playing right now? If I'm playing well, then yes, I'm 3250 level, but I'm just too unstable at the moment, sagely. Okay, this game I should win. I think I'm in good shape here. Just blundered. Check. Let's go here. I don't know what I'm doing. Playing for a loss again. Just not enough activity. Not calculating properly. Yeah, and there's nothing here. I think there's nothing here. Although, hold up. There must be some... Okay, there's... Shit, okay, maybe 93. Fuck it, let's go. And I'm gonna lose, nice. I don't know why I did that. I was just stupid. Just didn't want to draw. Yeah, this is how the fucking day has gone so far. Yeah, draws are lame. Typical frickin' Mikola. Luckiest guy on the frickin' face of the earth. Fucking hell. This whole day has been so frustrating. Can't get any momentum. So much wasted effort. One more. Let's play like Shalev. I like Shalev. B4. I mean, this is already not theory, but this whole setup, of course, is very appealing to me in general. Like, I think it's very, very practically good for blitz. If you know how to play it, of course, which I don't. I'm just winging it entirely. But I'm still getting good results with it most of the time. The Shalev setup, yeah. Which he learned from Levy, but we can still call it the Shalev setup. Because I learned it from him. The Fianchetto setup. Whoopsie daisy. I blundered that. Give me that. Give me that rook of yours. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. And... okay, wait. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Boom. Boom. Mm-hmm. Give me Fianchetto. Okay, what if I play the magnesium calcium move now? H6. What am I blundering here? This was so confidently played, knight H7. I think it just loses. Give me that. Give me that. Okay, and let's infiltrate. How did I lose like 7 games in the blink of an eye? Like, you don't even realize what's going on. And by the time you're like, wait a second, I need to stem the bleeding, you've lost, entire momentum is gone. This is the problem with these matches. And when you're trying to gain rating, it's just like you can't afford that. You just can't. And see, what am I doing here? Making quite an adventure out of this. No idea what he wants here if I just take nothing. Okay, got it. He has 0 threats so far. Okay, wait, this is just so losing. Just resign. Stop checking me. Stop hurting me. There we go. What is bishop f5? Is that a move? I guess it's some sort of transposition to like a Scandi type position. Okay, so interesting. He plays h6. I'll play bishop c2, trade the bishops. Yeah, definitely want to trade these bishops. And let's play this typical move g3. Let's get the queen to an attacking spot. And eventually, I mean, even on the very next move, rook e3 might be a thing. Like if b4, I'll play rook e3. I'll play rook e3 anyway, why not? Rook f3. Oh wait, I gotta be careful. Oh shoot, I see what the problem is. One moment. There are some issues here. I might get my queen trapped if I'm not careful. And by the looks of it, even if I am careful. I just blundered, yeah. Didn't sense the danger. Okay, now I need to get the bishop out to f4 if I am to create any attacking chances. Any attacking chances must involve the bishop. Now I'm actually okay with my position. Like, if I can get this rook to h1, hit the pawn on h5, and combine it with some like rook f6 ideas, okay, it's reasonable. There's some tricks here. Maybe I can psych him out a little bit. Now rook h6 is huge. Wait, he's like collapsing. I just take his knight and win the game. Yeah, this is just completely winning because I'm up a pawn at this point, actually even two, and it's a huge attack against his king. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it very simple. Protect all the pawns, or at least all the important ones. Or rather, the only important one. And win the game. Excellent. Now I'm actually a lot happier with how I'm playing. Yeah, we've had this a gazillion times. This is just crap for white. I don't understand the appeal, which is not to say I'll play it well. But okay, I mean, he's simply down a pawn. I mean, the fact remains is shit. So I have to punish it. Yes, we have to punish shit. Okay, he wants some knight h7 or what? No, knight h7 is ridiculous. Although it's a Mikola move to play knight h7 here at all costs. He's trying to make knight h7 work, I assure you. But it doesn't. Need to play f6 here. It's now or never. Now, what about f5? Okay, I forgot that he has discovery. Let's play positionally here. I feel like the light squares should afford excellent compensation. Ultimately, They should make their presence felt. If I play my cards right. And if I turn on Stockfish at the right moment as well. Which, of course, I won't. But just saying, if I did, I'd probably win the game. Just a statement of fact. Not that, again, not saying that I would do such a thing. I mean, you gotta troll. Otherwise it's unfun. You know, I'm just trying to be funny. Not everything is directed at Kramnik. He is not everything revolves around him, nor is he the sole owner and proprietor of like cheating related jokes. He doesn't get to monopolize like the conversation. He's monopolized the conversation for long enough. Give me that pawn. Yeah, it was hilarious. I'm sure everyone is laughing. You know who's not laughing? We call him. But Wesley is laughing. What do I think of Ethan Guo? I don't know him at all, so I can't give you an informed insight into Ethan. I don't know him. I don't give a shit what he's playing. I'm playing high quality chess. Well, he can play whatever time control he wants. But I'm playing decent quality, I think. And killing him in this position. Am I not? This is over. I hope I don't blunder mate here. I really hope I'm not blundering mate. Knight b6, king a5. Yeah, we're good. Now, for instance, b5 is good. Let's just take with the bishop to be safe. I'm a little bit worried for some reason about blundering something. I don't even know why. How do I do this? There must be mate here, no? Wait a second. Hold up. Slightly misplayed this, you know? More than slightly, one could say. More than slightly, I misplayed this. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I suck at chess. I screwed this up. I screwed this position up. I actually managed to do it. Now we gotta go for the flag. All right, strap yourselves in, folks. It's gonna be a while. Oh, he was winning actually. Okay, what's the move counter here? So we... Oh shit, I need to trade. I have 10 moves, yeah? No, take my bishop. Please take my bishop. God damn it. How did I not win this? Ugh. Oh, man. That was pretty embarrassing, I gotta say. That was embarrassing. And not to win that was next level technique. Next level technique by Mr. Naroditsky. Just next level technique. Terrible. Okay, he's just very, very fast in these technical positions. His mouse technique is very, very good. Got to give him credit. Okay, just this one I think I'll win. You can never be sure. And one more for good measure. wants to trap my queen. That's not good. Let's go here. We don't like our queen to be trapped. It's not the kind of chess that I learned. No. This is not going to stand. What? Excuse me? You think this is going to work against mate? This shit? Oh shit, it works. Fudge. Wait, it's just mate. Oh my god. Unbelievable how this idea not just works, but like I can't find a defense here against mate. It's literally just checkmate. Unless I'm missing something sneaky. Damn it. Let's think. I mean, I gotta try this, but I don't see a move. Never seen anything like this in my life, this type of idea, which results in mate. Yeah, there's just no defense. I think I'm okay. Once I get my pieces out, I'm more or less out of the woods. More or less out of the woods. But I need to develop. Very important to develop. Even if it means giving up the b7 pawn, I'll let him take it and calculate. Okay, actually he doesn't take it. Okay, just castle, whatever. Just castle. And make some progress in the center at least. And I'm playing like a 1200 here once again. This particular game. And so is he, apparently. Rook f5, what is he planning here? Because this is coming pretty fast, and I do have the passed e-pawn, which is going to roll up the board if the conditions are right. And I think they are. I think the conditions are right. Really, Riley? This is like Ali Reza Parham vibes. One difference is I am not Parham. I am not nearly the calculator that Mr. Maksudlu is. Okay, we got to run these pawns up the board. It's going to be close, folks. But I think I'm winning. What am I doing? No, this is wrong. I just lost. I managed to blunder. But is it over? Is the game over? Yeah, it is, unfortunately. Unbelievable. This is just so winning. Play like Andrew. Yeah, this has been my day in a nutshell. A day in a nutshell. That game. Yeah, probably need a different opponent after this, because Mikola is... You can only take so much of him per match, like before you just go crazy. And I've reached that point, I think. I reached that point a couple games ago. Dude is catching up. I thought it was 16-10, but I guess I might be misreading this or miscounting. Interesting. Yeah, my king is perfectly safe. This is actually the best square on the board, G2. Best square on the board. And let's see. How do I set up mate? Yeah, he found a really nice defensive resource. Okay, I'm going to take. I feel like this has to be the right move. This must be winning. It must be. I just have to figure it out. I believe in the attacking potential of my pieces here. I just haven't put 2 and 2 together yet. Man, let's think. Stupidest person on earth, I suppose. Nicola knows everything. I know nothing about chess, apparently. As usual, finds the most insane idea. Like it's nothing. Last ditch attempt here. It's never going to work, but it's worth a shot. No, I mean, he's already calculated it 16 years ago. Yeah, of course, rook f5. What could be easier than this move? Fucking hell, man. Again, back to square zero. It's been a buildup of frustration. I'm just so pissed at myself the way I've played today. Total lack of consistency. I've had very good stretches, but can't put it together, and always at the wrong moment I just start losing like an idiot. Unacceptable. As a wannabe professional player, so-called. My ass. Doesn't smell like professional. It's not hate. It's you gotta call a spade a spade. If you're playing like a loser, you're playing like a loser. Which is exactly, unfortunately, how I've been playing. And it's not acceptable. And it must not continue. There's some threats here, actually. Knight f1. It's not obvious to me that... Oh, but he's winning, of course. Wait, he was winning on the spot there, actually. Now he gives me... No, he doesn't give me any real chances. But okay, maybe if he blunders. Which, of course, he won't. Instantly finds the insane move. The usual. This nonsense. course. Of course, typical. Okay, let's try to get it together. Yeah, this is just losing out of the opening for white. Yeah, farming me is crazy. We'll see how the match ends. This should be pretty elementary. Ah, back rank, nice. Back rank, back rank. He doesn't have lift. Resigns. Both Russian and English. This is not the line. This is a terrible line for black. I need to punish this. This is a chance. This is just like close to lost out of the opening because of all of his weaknesses here. Okay, he decides to give up a pawn. Let's evacuate our queen back to c2. Put pressure on the knight. Knight g4 was not a move, but let's just in case play h3. Just in case. And rook e3. Everything's solid. Overprotect. Overprotect everything a million times. King's Indian is also good opening in non-blitz, believe it or not. What would be the gamba? I mean, am I not winning the match? I don't understand the implication. What would be a bad bet? I guess that I'd win by like X number of points, I suppose. But hey, the match's not over. Match is not over. And he who laughs last laughs longest, as we know. And I am determined to have the last laugh. Mikola figured me out. He figured me out. Shit. Do you think I can continue the match? No, I don't think I can continue the match. Shit. He figured me out. Oh, God. Well, if only you told me that before. I asked you whether he figured me out. You didn't say anything. If only I had known, then I wouldn't have even begun the match. I don't have any chances then. Damn. Thanks for being late to the party, man. You think he'll figure out that there's a back rank mate waiting for him as well? Evil laugh. Okay, he's down a rook. I should be able to get. I should be able to take this. This one I can take. Come on, Mikola, just resign. Next game, please. Whatever. What am I doing? This is very sloppy technique. Not that it doesn't win, but okay, what is this? I can't believe this. I'm actually gonna screw it up. Wait, is it repetition? No, it's not. It's not repetition. There's no way it's a draw. Only I can fuck this up. Only I can mess this up. There's one person on the planet who can actually not win that position, and it's me. I deserve to lose. I should be hanged. I mean, I should just be. What the fuck? Yeah, I just lost patience. The position just. Unreal how tilting it is to play the guy. I should, yeah, whatever, just take open stuff up. do you not win that game? How? How is it possible? Fucking stupid. Missed the rook too. Jesus. Yeah, I'm down a rook and a piece. With black, I would probably, or with white, I would probably mess it up, but yeah. Fucking believe this. There's nobody on the planet more frustrating to play, truly. Like rolling the rock up the hill. Fold. I want to take care. Man, this I think is relatively promising. Relatively to the other positions I've had against him in this match. Here. And he goes back to f8. I go rook e7. Need to keep it up here. Funny guy, B-Spada. Just watch. Watch and learn, as they say. Yeah, it's Bose. Bose QC is right. No, I'm not giving him a draw here. No frickin' way. He's gonna have to take it from my teeth. He'll have to play 50 moves here. And he won't make it to 50 moves. Oh, I'm losing. Did I just mess it up again? You gotta be kidding me. Is this lost for white? No, it's not losing. I have rook d1. What actually might be... Oh, but it's not winning either. I mean, no matter what we get, he's going to... I don't mind. Yeah, I should just stop. I mean, I'm just so frustrated, and my play has just been shit. It's just... Sometimes you have to accept that it's not your day. It's just hard, but you have to do it sometimes. I need to slow down though. It's like a cycle where I'm playing fast and I'm playing too fast and missing stuff, and as a result playing even faster and missing more shit. So I want to go rook b8 Trappist queen. Look for a different opponent. No, we don't give up. Also, I'm winning the match. There's no reason. There's no reason I shouldn't be beating him at a very healthy clip. I would say 4 out of every 5 games I should be winning. If I was doing that, I'd be happy. Given how he's playing right now, I think I would be capable of winning 4 out of every 5. Absolutely would be within my abilities if I had my shit together. So that's my goal. Sadly, that hasn't happened. But it should. He won't be the higher rated player for much longer, trust me. Starting from this game, as a matter of fact. What? What is this? Was ist das? Was ist das? No, come on. That's not gonna fly. This even I can refute, I think. Four out of every 5 honestly should be, you know, it should be like a minimum that I aim for. Is 4 out of every 5. But it should be doable. So, let's get the bishop back. Let's get the rook into e5. Let's go back. Let's go to f4. Knight. Whoa. G5. Wow. He's not afraid of anything. Not afraid of his king getting weakened. Okay, we'll find out. Let's take this guy. Of course he has this. Man, of course it's a draw. Wow, unreal. Let's go here. He's playing like total crap here in the opening once again. I just got to be careful in the next few moves. Knight c3, he'll probably play back. Let's see what happens. He'll probably go back to c3. I think it's the only move, actually. Rook c1. Okay, here I thought I have knight b8. And maybe reroute. And he's got a lot of weaknesses here. As long as I can keep the rook alive. Put this on a blockading square. If I can win this a-pawn, make some improvements on the king side, I should win. Obviously rook a1. Keeping him paralyzed. Let's drive this pawn down to h4. Here he's collapsing completely. Completely collapsing. Or not. As usual, it's still going to be some adventures before we win. Not quite over yet. Now the nerve to play that move. Again, it's so close. No one as usual. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Поброшусь с окна просто, это пиздец. Везение это просто какой-то бред просто. На уровне Хикару вообще. На уровне Хикару. Пиздец. Я же тильт просто. Не могу из него вылезти, потому что меня выбешивает те партии, которые не выигрываю. Просто выбешивают. Could have taken, I think, right? Blundered this move, obviously. But, of course, there's nothing super convincing. B4, bishop c4, obviously. And my only hope is this bishop g7 resource at the right moment. Hopefully he doesn't find a way to prevent it. Because I do have the dark square blockade, so it's pretty double-edged, actually. It's pretty double-edged. I mean, as far as double-edged as an endgame like this, down 2 pawns can get. I'm not even going to calculate all that bullshit that he cooked up, so just going to play practically. I got to take. And he wants c2 with a draw. Wow. I mean, another pretty insane idea that I wouldn't find probably in a classical game. But of course, he never misses these types of things, ever. Queen f3 walking right into rook f8. I mean, knight e5 also. No. This is an important moment. I need to be accurate. I'm going to drop the bishop back to have the option of going queen d6. Also to have the option of going e5, which I will play now. Bishop c5, I have bishop d6. As long as I can keep all the bases covered here, it's just winning. This should be good. Okay, come on. Takes this frickin' pawn. Who cares about that one? I guess he does. Maybe I should care about that. Care about it. But I don't. But I don't. Yeah, and that f4 is very important, actually. Okay, queen a8, rook f8, bishop h7, king takes h7, maybe. Knight d4, bishop f8, simply. Now, okay, it's 3 pawns, so it's not elementary, but I should win. His pawns are quite immobile, for the most part. And I have this huge, huge pawn. Uh-huh. Oh, did I just lose? Oh my gosh, I just miscalculated. Yeah, I can't make this stuff up. How stupid it is to go for even for this endgame, even if it was winning. How the fuck did I lose that one? I mean, nothing surprises me anymore, so I shouldn't be surprised at my advanced state of mental idiocy. I mean, this looks winning again, but I'm sure, yeah, queen e6. He must play. And I have nothing. Super convincing. Alright, did I blunder mate? Yeah, I think I did. Of course, yeah. Rook g1, queen f2. I mean, it's like I'm throwing these on purpose almost. So it seems. So you would think, looking at them. Of course I'm not, but... Can't fucking believe this. Another good position, by the way. Very good position out of the opening. Another very, very good position. I would say almost winning position by the looks of it. Although, what does that even mean, to have a winning position? It's contingent on good technique. Which I lack completely, sadly. He's kind of paralyzed here, is the point. And b5, a5 is sort of the idea. Or even b5, b4. Let's just take here. h6. Now I'm happy with a trade. Let's get the king to a great square in the form of g6. Let's go a5. Must think here, must think. Thinking of sacking the, whatever, let's just do it. Again, look at this position out of the opening. Just winning. But this is just like winning, actually. This is just winning. If I don't win this, it's time to quit chess for real. Like, for real. Yeah, if you don't win this position, chess is not for you. I'll put it this way. My pet monkey would win this game, and I don't even have a pet monkey. Reminds me of this old game, Tamburini Botvinnik, famous game. It's always shown in these textbooks on this type of structure. Tamburini versus Botvinnik. Bad. Oh, you had a sick tempo like tambourine. Is that some sort of a pun somebody made at some point, somewhere, somehow? Funny. It's freezing. Turn off the fan. I need to stop the fan engagement. No, I made the worst move in the position. What else is new? Yeah, resigns. One could be forgiven for thinking I'm doing this deliberately, but I really am not. I mean, I just suck at chess, unfortunately. I'm just a dumbass. That's just the only reason. That's the only reason I'm losing these positions. There's nothing more nefarious at play. No deep state conspiracy. It's me being stupid. One and only reason. It's me being unspeakably incompetent in conversion. I'm not thinking at all. Is the problem. I'm just not calculating in moments where I'm already close to winning. I'm just trying to play the first move that comes to mind, and it's always a trap. And I know better than to do this because I've been through all of this before against him many times. It's not the first time we're playing. I know exactly how he generates chances. So it's really no excuse. Yeah, it was another brainless move. Finding the only way. Okay, does he have mate here or what? Queen g4. What is queen g4? Yeah, okay. He finds this. Probably not the most convincing win for black, but okay. He is up a queen after all, which I just hung in one move. What else is new? I have some attacking chances against this king if he's not careful, like c3, rook e3, rook g3. He just takes a2. He doesn't even care. What Daniel's doing there on the king's side, doesn't matter. No, it's nothing serious by definition. So we can just proceed with the grabbing of irrelevant pawns. Of course, this. Okay, trying to keep all the bases covered here. And now bishop h3 wins. Of course, now he's going to run. Yeah, that was pathetic. Okay, we got to play a tiebreaker. Come on, dude. Wait, who is he playing? Is he playing somebody? Oh, crap. Chess.com glitch. Yeah, it happens sometimes. It doesn't load the game properly. Like it, yeah, it's weird. Okay, I'm going to close chat, try to focus. I'll see you guys later. Well, I mean, I'm not ending this stream. I'm just going to, for the first time this stream, I'm actually going to concentrate. Let's try it out and see what happens. Okay. So let's go here with the idea rook d8. Now, knight f4 is possible. Knight e5 is possible. Kind of like knight e5. Just go g6, keep all the potential ideas of the position open. Let's go rook a d8, attacking the queen. The issue is it might not matter if I'm thinking, because he's already figured chess out. Or so it appears. He's figured this game out. Of course he finds this. Of course he finds that. Thought he should have taken to the queen. Guess I'm losing. How exactly? I don't know. We'll see. Of course, this incredible move again. And just nothing I can do. It's perfect play. Doesn't matter if I think or don't think. Yeah, it just doesn't matter. He doesn't make any mistakes. There's nothing I can do. Okay, let's try this again. Nah, she played much faster, much stronger that time. And basically every time. I mean, yeah. I'm winning, I think. What does Alireza have to do with anything? Oh, fuck. Oh my gosh, of course. Again, I got distracted and I... Find the one way to blunder. Okay, it's still... No, now it's over. I mean, it should be over. Maybe I'll get lucky. Oh, he finds this, of course. It's just unreal. Try not to get mated at least. It would be nice not to get mated. I'm sure I'll find a way to blunder mate. No, of course. This. Yeah, G3. Obviously. Oh. Takes, rook f3, rook c8, knight c5. Who said it's miserable? Who said it's miserable? I'm playing because once this bullshit runs out, I'm going to start winning every game. And it might be this game. You just don't know which game it's going to be where the BS runs out. Once the BS runs out, I still believe it or not. Maybe I'm deluded, but I'm deluded in my confidence, I think. And maybe I have no reason to be confident, but somehow I still am. Because play-wise, there's just no reason I shouldn't be winning every single fucking game. That's the thing. Starting with this one, of course. Well, this one I'm gonna win, but like how he just never resigns. But unlike me, like I don't resign because if I'm tilted, but he actually like creates chances in situations where you think it's resignable. He doesn't just do it out of spite or like as a way to stall. Like it's legitimately hard to put him away. Thank you for the sub. Play Catalan. Okay, this is why I don't play the Catalan. Because I don't know how to freaking play it. Yeah, that was embarrassing. Well, depressing. What the fuck is wrong with me? I'll just... Or G1 coming. Winning. Unstoppable move for D1. Just fucking resign, man. This one he should just resign. Wasting time. This one, there's just physically no way to even without the queen, it's mate. in many cases. Like, oh my god, just resign, Nicole. Come on. There we go. Let's play like Vincent Keimer. This line. As long as I can keep his initiative at bay, I'm a pawn and I'm happy here. Oops, he blundered that. Now I'm in great shape. And up on time as well. Let's play h3. Should just be winning here, I think, for white. Though I've said this before, and we know what happens when I say it's winning for white. I don't know why I allowed g6. I mean, it doesn't change anything. G6, e4 is just winning, I think. Takes, wait, there's a fork. So what do I want to play here? Let's just take like this. And blunder, of course. I knew this was a blunder. Of course, I mean, I knew I would find a way to lose, but here I was like struggling to understand that such a way existed. But of course, I managed even here to find. I don't think I'm actually worse yet with white, despite being down a piece now, because his knight is in trouble. That's how winning it was. Like, I hung a full piece and it's still maybe even better for me, but don't worry, I'll find a way. That's how winning it was. Yeah, full piece in the end game, and it's still unclear. Now it's bad for black, actually, I think. Not just bad for black, might be losing. Might be losing. Much to the chagrin of some in the chat. I know. Okay, Mikkel, resign. Now you're mine. Open up that tilt machine, my friend. Open that up. D5 knight e5 is always good for black. This I know. Suspicious. Let's play a5 positionally. Fix the weakness. Fix the weakness. No need to win the game here in one move. I mean, I wish such a method existed. And the idea of a5 is queen a8. Put the queen here. And let's start massaging. Let's make some Luft. Wait, do I have this? To hell with it. Let's go here. Oops. That was stupid. It's a draw if he takes, I think. amaze me. Yeah, just amazing. Okay, I guess that's it for tonight. No, I mean, not good. Last game or two, and then I'll get going. I'm gonna play up off stream next few days, get my rating back up probably. Just problems with calculation suddenly, and just seeing hanging pieces. Maybe some chess.com tutorials will help. Some of the basic beginner tutorials, like in the Learn tab. You know, the ones you're supposed to do with your, like, grandfather. Anybody else who is challenging me? I don't know who that was. Mysterious individual who disappeared. Oh, Shalev. I want to play one or two more games, then we're gonna get going. Pretty sad to have a bad day, but that's the life of a Blitzy Gen. You can't always be in good form. As much as I wanna. Oh, Dr. Tiger wants to play. Sure. Yeah, I'm down. We can do one or two games. Why not? I'm ready for you. I'm always ready. I'm always ready for you. I've been ready for you for days and weeks. In fact, I'm on this earth to play this blitz match against you right now. That is my raison d'etre. All right, let's do it. You are my long lost brother from another mother. Good luck. Let's play Jabava. Been a while. Yeah, this line we've played this line many times, many times, and now takes here. This is all theory. We've had this position probably a dozen times at this point. Back when I used to play the Jabava against him exclusively. I find this position very dangerous for black, even though objectively I think it's equal, according to the computer. Very difficult to play. Very, very difficult here because, for one thing, wait, do I want to include rook b1? Probably not, actually. Let's go queen a3. I want to prevent him from castling. And now, if we can prevent that, we can get the rook into the game. Queen e7 is not a move. No raison d'etre. How about this? I stop at the next loss. Stream stops at the next loss. How does that sound? I think that's a reasonable way to motivate myself to show better form. Is that the Levy method? Does Levy do that? Like he ends the stream after a loss? I feel like I thought I invented it, but nah. Nothing new under the sun. I was not planning to go to Vegas. Why would you go to Vegas? It's many better places to spend your time and your money. Such as this stream on a subscription. Or even a Gamba. How about that? I mean, Mikol is a beast, obviously, but people do like to cherry pick one match that's close or that's tied. The majority of the matches are pretty much blowouts, but obviously, like when he's in good form, it's like a well-oiled machine. But it is also the case that these are not this is not the rule; it's the exception. That's just a fact. Oops. Okay, it was unnecessary, but I don't think it changes anything, allowing bishop f3. I can pretend that this is part of the plan. No, something should give. I don't particularly like predictions. I don't see the appeal, to be honest, in predictions. Let's play here. Did I mess this up, actually? I did. What else is new? I need to make a slow move. I don't think it's a catastrophe, but I need to be precise. Wait, it might be a catastrophe. Whoa, he goes to e4. Jesus. Oh, that's the best move. I'm sure. Well, I have nothing, yeah? I can't avoid mate. Is this for real? How is this possible? Fudge. No, fuck. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, what the hell, man? This is just a cursed day. This day is just cursed. Okay, last game. This day is cursed. So I'm sure there were no moves there already. I mean, it's checkmate. Yeah, black is winning. Black is winning. Nothing I can do. With the king on e4 surrounded by heavy pieces. There's just not even a single check. Man, it's just insanity. Yeah, today has been insane. Seemingly every one of these positions has been like this. It's in the air. This is bad for white, I think. Rook e7, knight c6, bishop g4. I have the bishop pair. The crazy thing is how good my positions have been out of the opening. I think this is what makes it so frustrating, is out of the opening you can see almost every game I've been either, with black comfortable or with white much better. And that contrasted with the results is just a sucker punch. Like generally, if I'm playing badly, it's okay. The openings are bad, and it sets the tone. Here, it's the opposite. Well, they've gotten good, and so I expect myself to deliver because of my openings, but it doesn't always happen that way. Okay, I think I'm gonna win this game, and then I'm gonna get going. Yeah, thanks for sticking around. This was a frustrating stream, but sometimes it do be like that. Get a lot of rest and try to play better tomorrow. Might stream, might not stream. I'll see how I feel. Might do some YouTube and stuff. Lots of stuff to take care of, so might take a day off. So thanks for supporting. Apologies for the bad play today. I think it's in the air this weekend. Sag. C'est la vie. C'est la vie. All right, let's finish this game and then I'll get going. Lots of ideas here. A5, F5. Let's play F5. Let's play Rook C1. Trying to isolate the H6 pawn. And then that'll threaten mate on H1. I think that was a mouse slip. All right, GG. Back to 3,100. Thanks, folks. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good weekend, and apologies for the bad play today. Hopefully next week will be better. Thanks for supporting nevertheless, and be well, be safe. Thanks for hanging out.